Hello, everyone. Welcome again to another evening of fun and frolic on Thursday night in Saskatoon. I'm your co-host, Ian Roach. I'm here with Damien. Damien, how are you this week?
I'm doing good, but I wasn't aware we were frolicking.
I had to make an alliteration.
Okay, good, because I didn't bring the pants for that.
If it's an alliteration, then it's got to be true.
You must have a background in broadcast.
I do. I know. We've worked with somebody who loves alliteration at the beginning of a broadcast that's local here in Saskatoon. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. But I did have a harsh wake up this morning, looked at my phone and saw it was minus 18 out. It's like, what the heck? Where did that come from?
I missed that.
You stayed inside. Good idea.
Until about this afternoon, I was inside. The perks of working at home and living in your own basement.
Well, exactly. And unfortunately, the pandemic, has a lot of us in that. Hey, I'm really excited about the guest that we have after our first photo, and I can't tell you who it is until that is. So why don't I get through the legal stuff?
Want to get down to business? Yeah.
We'll get down to business. So first of all, the way it works, we're going to show you a blurry photo. And if you think you know what it is, you answer in the comments. And the first person to answer correctly will win a prize. If you want to know the full rules, they're available at noyxe.com/contest-rules. But if you actually read the fine print, it basically says Damien and I can make whatever decision we want. I like that. That's
fact. Good. We should actually make that the fine print. Can we do that? Can we consult our lawyer?
Yes, we always consult lawyers here at NoYXE and the highest paid lawyers.
Very official.
Any lawyer we can find that will give us free advice worth every penny.
That happens to be walking down the street when we need to ask the question very loudly.
Precisely. We hang out at Queen's Bench sometimes. Here it is, the first photo. We'll get it up. And I have a confession, Damien.
Yes?
Not this photo, but the next photo, I applied the most blur I have to a photo yet. And this is probably the second most blurry. Mike is wishing everybody good luck tonight. That's great.
Hi, Mike, and our winner from last week. Well, one of the three.
Yes, that's true. And Doyle's with us again tonight, and he's wondering if he needs to wear pants.
No, Doyle, I'm not wearing. Well, I'm not telling you what I'm wearing because that's inappropriate. But
I don't want to know.
I can tell you that I'm not getting up from this chair. That's all I'm telling you.
What do you see here, Damien?
Is that like a solar flare or maybe like some very mismatched curtains?
It could be very mismatched curtains. It could. It's certainly colorful. I love the purple.
It's very colorful.
As I think about it, I wonder if there's something that would be a hint in terms of the order of the colors across the screen. I don't know if that's consistent or not. Ooh, there's a big hint.
Don't give too much away, Ian. Let's chat about something else while people digest.
We have one guest already.
Coming already.
Hand down, awesome. Sidewalk in front of library. And I think I know the one she means. I don't know if it's in year round or if it's there, but that if it is the one I'm thinking of, it's a very good guess, but unfortunately it's not the right answer that we're looking for tonight.
I'm trying to remember. They do that. They do paint that every year. But I can't remember I'm pretty sure they don't have it up or they don't refresh it during the winter. And I'm trying to remember when they paint it, and I can't. So basically, I'm just feeling dead air at this point. So let's say something interesting.
Well, why don't we look at some other answers?
Oh,
Vivian says a building with a flame of light coming out of it. Well, I think that is a very possible guess, but it's not the correct guess. It's a very possible guess. That doesn't make sense, does it? It's a very good guess.
I mean, Vivian is very young, so it's a really good guess.
It is, but unfortunately, it's not there. I can see it. I can see it, especially
I'm glad,
with the orange.
I'm glad orange. Nothing in this building is actually on fire.
Sidewalk in front of University Library. All good answers. And I think Pam is kind of in the ballpark or skating on the right pond, sort of.
Right. That's our term of phrase in this show, right? Skating on the right pond.
Yeah. My grade 12 history teacher gave it to me as a comment on an essay. Said I was skating around the pond too much. So I've continued to use it. Stand by, Damien. You're coming on air.
Oh,
there you are. Look at that. So I can change the photo to something less blurry.
Let's do that. I think it's about time for that. Go ahead.
No, anything happening exciting this week for you? Any news you want to share?
Exciting news that I want to share. No, I'm really excited about one of the things we're going to talk about later. I actually have a little game planned for you that I haven't told you about.
Oh boy.
Yeah. So it's
Should
gonna
we
be a little
introduce that?
surprise I get to throw at you.
Mike, and taxi station outside Midtown Mall. And I'm trying to think where that is. That's probably the kind of the entrance that looks like a train station.
Yeah, the old train
And,
station entrance.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that's not the right answer, and I can't quite picture it, but I'm sure it's a very good guess.
I have a feeling that people are going the Sunset route.
They are.
Or at least with that guess, because I don't think the brick would be that orange otherwise.
You know what?
I don't think that's quite right with this one.
I'm so excited about the guest that we have that's connected to this photo. I'm going to keep moving on here to another photo.
Let's do it.
And get over to this monitor over here. Got to come up with a better system for this so I don't end up staring at the screen as much.
Well, you need a producer.
We need money to get a producer.
Well, there's that. There's that small issue, but one thing at a time. First, you spend the money, then you get the money. That's the way this works, right?
It's true. Yep, you're right. Flag. Stephanie says a flag. Well, no. The answer is no. But yeah, again, depending on what kind of flag she's thinking, it's kind of sort of there.
So your answer is kind of. Yeah. Is that your official answer?
My official answer is no. That is not the correct answer.
Okay, well, that's probably a bit more official than mine.
There's something to it. Something to the flag that maybe. Dairy Queen.
Is it Dairy Queen?
Guessing Dairy Queen. It is not the Dairy Queen.
Is it ice cream?
It is not ice cream, but it could be. The Ferris wheel at Kinsman. No, and Aaron's guessing that. It's not the Ferris wheel at Kinsman. Funny, I think we had it on 2 weeks ago or last week. We had the Ferris wheel.
We did. Yep, we did. Hi, Aaron.
City Hall entrance. No, that's not the answer. Good guess, though. It can be. And I'll leave this up there while we put ourselves up so I can change the picture. Doyle likes ice cream.
I don't think anybody will disagree with you, Doyle.
I know Doyle, Damien, and I follow Doyle, and we're friends on Facebook. He's a wonderful supporter of what we're doing at No YXE and some other initiatives. But last night on his personal Facebook, he put that he tried the new KFC Pizza Hut combo pizza.
Ooh.
It has basically chicken on it and some other things. And by all reports, that actually is pretty good.
Really? Well, how's he feeling today? That's what I want to know.
Well, that's it. Maybe he'll comment.
It's the day after that matters.
More guesses here, and it's a little less blurry photo, but I suspect these guesses that I'm showing you now came in before we changed photos. Children's Hospital. No, good guess, Nicole. Not quite it.
I haven't seen that, so I can't even guess at how close she is.
We have Doyle guessing. Doyle's not guessing. Doyle saying it was ... Okay, and he also reports that he is good and alive.
Healthy digestion. That's what I wanted to know.
I don't know. I look at that KFC Pizza Hut pizza, and I think, I don't know. Maybe they serve it with a side, a defibrillator.
Can you take that home with you? Like,
I think it's delivery.
You'd have to pick it up from the drive-through window.
I think the question I had for Doyle is, do you order from KFC? Do you order from Pizza Hut? And the answer is you order from Pizza Hut. So
wait, you've looked this up already?
No. I used Dale for my research. I did. Doyle. Sorry, I used Doyle for my research, and he was good. The guesses have slowed down here.
Yes, let's. I think we have a couple more in there. I see one from Jim. Can you pull that one up?
Jim Waldron. I thought we put that other Steps of United Church.
I don't think we put that one up yet. It's not correct.
Good guess. It's
but
not
he's again skating around the right pond. Let's give them a little bit more help, Ian.
Okay, another photo. Is that what you're saying?
That's what I'm thinking.
Okay, and I'm trying my best here not to show my screen.
You're doing good so far. I saw your mouse once, which is a minor indiscretion, but you're pretty much okay. There? Yeah, it did, but it's okay. It was subtle.
Okay,
classy.
We might start getting some some answers here. Here we go. And Doyle saying he's been called worse. I think that's a reference to me calling him Dale. So that's it.
I guess it depends which Dale you're referring to. There's some Dales I really like. There's some Dales I don't. They all get to decide which ones they are now because I'm not telling.
I'm going to go back up here. I've been being told in my ear, so to speak, that I may have forgotten this answer. I'm not sure if I did or not, but Stephanie, it is not the pride flag, but there is maybe a connection.
Oh, so close. To speak. So close.
Syast. Mike is guessing Syast. and she's
Is
not
that what the
alone.
front door of it looks like?
Nicole's also guessing SciAS. Oh, sorry, TCU place. Sorry.
Yep.
Sometimes the
Yep.
answers keep going up on me. Rant also guessed. I believe that's SciAS.
Apparently, SciAS looks like that. I guess I haven't been there in a while.
Oh, Damien.
What?
Damien. I
Did
gotta
we get
find
it?
my popcorn.
Popcorn.
Popcorn time.
Oh, we got one. Who is
We
it?
have
Who
the
is
right
it? Who is it?
answer. First, I gotta hide this answer, and here it is. The Office of Out
Yes.
Saskatoon is the correct
Way
answer.
to go, Roman.
Roman Todos has won. And congratulations, Roman. You have won this evening. You have won a $25 gift certificate to Wendell Clark's Classic Grill and Bar. We're very thankful for everything that Wendell's does to support this show and other show, YXE Sports Podcasts on our network. We're there every Monday. I eat the wings. I really
fully
like the
endorse
wings,
those
but
wings.
I've also had sometimes they have a steak sandwich that's on special. Maybe Doyle can pipe in and say if it's on all the time or just on special. Fish and chips are great. Really, all the food is good, and the reason it's good is because it's actually food. So please feel free to use that gift card when you get it, and enjoy the food from Wendell Clark's Classic Bar and Grill. Wendell Clark's Classic Grill and Bar. I think I've been saying bar and grill.
I think you have been. I think it's okay. I think people know what you're talking about. I'm going to go out on a limb with that one. Let's move on to our guest because I'm super excited about this. Ian.
I almost showed my screen.
Oh.
I showed a bit of my screen. Yeah.
It's
So our
okay.
guest tonight,
Yeah. Bring her
please
in.
welcome
Bring her in.
to InFocus YXE, Danielle Richardson,
Hello.
Development Officer with Out Saskatoon. Danielle, thank you so much for joining us.
Oh, thanks for having me. It's nice to be here tonight. How are you two doing?
Well, I'm doing well. Damien, how are you?
I'm still doing good. Great to have you
Okay.
here, Danielle.
I know
Glad
you have
to
an
be here.
event. I know you have an event coming up in a week and a half or so. But before you tell us about the event, tell us a bit about what you do at Out Saskatoon.
So I work for Out Saskatoon, and what we do is we are Saskatoon's 2S LGBTQ plus community center. And I know that's a lot of letters and numbers, and you might not know what all of them are. And if you're interested, we probably have an educational webinar that you could want to be a part of that answers all of those questions. So what we do is we provide supports and services for members of the queer community in Saskatchewan. Saskatoon and beyond is what we say, because we're technically Out Saskatoon, but we try our best to stretch our fingers to some more rural locations as well. So we provide counseling services, emergency support services, and housing navigation. We provide education to workplaces and classrooms and everyday people. And we try to support our community as best as we can. And that's a little bit about Out Saskatoon.
Well, there's a lot of information there. Thank you so much for sharing. Just a quick question about that before we move on to this event that you have coming up. The pandemic, has that made your need the same, harder to deliver, or not the need, but the services harder to deliver, or what's going on? How's the pandemic impacted you?
It's been a pretty big impact. Normally, we run a community center where people can come and go and just hang out and spend time together. And we had to close that down last March. So we haven't been up and running the way we're accustomed to for a year now. That's unbelievable. But a few months into the pandemic, with the support of a bunch of other nonprofits, we tried to cover some of the gaps we were noticing in services, especially when the libraries closed. It really impacted folks who are homeless and are needing access to services like a phone or internet that they might not have themselves. They were kind of left out in the dark at the beginning of the pandemic. So in June, July, we set up an emergency support services hub. So now we are open on a come and go basis, so people can use a phone, use the internet. We can help connect them with their social workers, support workers, help them find housing if that's what they're needing, connect them with food if that's what they're needing. And I think the biggest change for Out Saskatoon has been understanding what the true need is for members of our community. I think before we were focusing more on education and some of the broader pieces, and some of our community members were falling through the cracks. And so that's been kind of the blessing in disguise about COVID, is it has kicked our butts in gear to build a more robust housing program and more support services. And one of the biggest things that we discovered with the pandemic, our counseling requests have been through the roof for obvious reasons. The pandemic has taken a toll on all of our mental health. But we were able to hire an additional full-time counselor, and both of our counselors now are booked solid. So we are trying to find ways to keep our robust counseling program and keep our services going that have started through the pandemic.
Well, it sounds like it's very much needed services, and thank you so much for the work you and your colleagues and volunteers do in the community. There's an event coming up. Tell us about the event.
So we are hosting our annual Glitter Gala. It features the Out Saskatoon Outshine Awards that are presented by RBC. And that is an award show where we lift up members of the community who have been contributing and doing really great work for the whole group of us. And so those awards are going to be presented. We have some amazing performers. We were able to book Rita Vega, who was the runner-up at Canada's Drag Race Season 1. So she'll be performing, as well as some other local musicians and drag queens. We have Wild Black, who does some amazing music out of Toronto, will be performing as well. And yeah, it's a fun event. We're used to it being in person, obviously. I guess everyone is used to things being in person. And so this year, we're trying to do it virtual. So we have like the virtual live stream, and then you can get a meal add-on and get which grandma do you want to feed you, the Nona, the Baba, the Cookum, and you can pick which restaurant package you want and get that for pickup so you can enjoy that with everyone. And then we're closing the night off with some drag queen bingo featuring local favorites, China White and Iona Whip. So it's going to be a fun night of debauchery and lovely queerness all over the screens. We're very excited about it.
And if I want a ticket, where do I get a ticket? How do I get on to the virtual show?
You can go to outsaskatoon.ca/glitter, and all the information is there. And you also had it across the screen there, so you can check it out.
Yeah, there
and
it
get
is.
your tickets. Lots of fun stuff, and lots of versions at different price points. So just the live stream is $15, but with different add-ons, you can make your ticket package as large or as small as possible. And we're really excited about that because in the past, tickets were $125 to go to the gala. And so this is a way for more people to get involved at a more affordable price point as well. So we're really looking forward to that.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. Anything else to add before we move on?
No, just so thankful to be a part of your show. Thank you so much for including Out Saskatoon tonight.
And thank you for coming. Are you able to stick around and help us with the next two photos, or do you have to take off?
Well, I do have a meeting that I left to jump into this one. So I think I'm going to have to run, but I'm so thankful that you had me here tonight. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
All right.
And good luck.
Thanks
good
a lot,
luck with
Danielle.
the show. Break a leg.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye for now.
Bye.
Wow. It sounds like it's going to be a fun event. And I think you're connected to it a bit, aren't you?
I am super excited. Yep. I'm connected with it, and I'm very excited to be a part of it.
And
what do we got here, Ian?
Right along. This is the other photo number 2. And this is the photo that I've applied the absolute most blur ever to a photo. Do you have any idea what it is?
It looks like a wall. Actually, I think I do have an idea what it is.
See, that's why I blurred it so much, because I thought it'd be really easy. But while we're here, and we're waiting for people to take a look at that.
Yeah.
There is an event this week, a sad event.
Another event. Not an event. This is
another occurrence.
This is a happening, if you will.
Yeah, happening, yes. Man who invented the cassette tape, Lou Ottens, died. And it's quite sad in some ways. Apparently he was a brilliant inventor, very humble. But he really invented the cassette tape, which revolutionized in many ways the way we listen to music. And apparently since he invented, over 100 billion cassettes have been sold worldwide. So it's quite incredible.
Believe that. one thing that I want to know, and I'm curious, is which was the shortest audio media that existed as far as in the markets? It was either the cassette or the CD. I'm kind of curious as to which one had a shorter lifespan. Because that was in the time that things were changing really fast as far as audio
what about the
tech was
8-track?
concerned. Oh, yeah, 8-track might have been shorter.
Yeah,
You're
curious.
right.
But before, we're getting some answers here, some good answers.
Let's get back to work.
I want to ask this question first. What songs did you put on your first mixtape? Any other cassette memories? Did you make mixtapes?
Oh, I loved making mixtapes.
I never.
It was I wouldn't call myself an aficionado, but I was definitely a fan. I loved making mixtapes.
Doyle Benson, that was cool. I think that's probably in reference to our last interview with Danielle.
I'd hope so, because nothing that we do is cool. But Danielle is pretty cool.
Robin Hood flower plant. All I'm going to say is that is not the correct answer.
But you're right in the size of the structure, I think.
If it's a structure. The berry. I'm not sure what he's
I don't think the
referring
berry
to.
exists anymore. Didn't that get torn down? If that's the berry that I'm
Is it
thinking
the Berry Hotel? That'd be
think
BA.
so. I know.
I'm not sure.
I can't spell, so I'm assuming Doyle can't either.
Jackie's loving Danielle. Looking forward to that event on March 20th. Another guess here. The horse track. Good guess.
Mm-hmm.
Guess.
Yeah, I can see that.
And wow. You know why I made it so blurry?
Because it got guessed already?
It got guessed already. I'm looking for
wow.
I'm looking for my
popcorn.
I can't find it. There it is. Dun, da, da, da. We have a winner.
In support of the glitter gala, I should call it glitter. I mean, it still looks like popcorn to me, but I'm going to call it glitter today.
Before we show the right answer, some here. It's not there. I think that's in reference to the berry.
Yep.
Oh, the Rock Love ballads.
Yes.
That's what he put on his mixtape. Nezrine sending us some love and kisses. And here, I believe, is the correct answer. Egg Pro Grain on the 11th. It's what I'd call the grain terminal, not an elevator on 8th Street. Or, sorry, 11th Street.
11th,
that is the correct answer. I didn't want to, I thought if I kind of left a hint on the Robin Hood thing, it might have been giving it away a little too much. And I think that's enough popcorn, don't you?
There's no such thing as enough popcorn. Well, until your stomach starts to hurt.
And let's get back to the right answer here. There it is. Rant Dinah, if I'm saying that name correctly, I hope. Congratulations. You have won a No YXE t-shirt. Well, actually, any shirt. You can get an InFocus YXE t-shirt. But the point is, you have won a t-shirt. So congratulations, Rant. The way you claim the t-shirt is get a hold of us either through Facebook message or at our email in the know, and we'll make arrangements for you to get a code. And you go on our website, select the shirt you want, and a couple of weeks it will arrive. And I think I have a reveal photo here if I'm quick enough to show you what we're talking about. I guess we just have to fill dead air. Fill dead air for me, Damien.
Before you switch. I'm too slow.
Before I switch,
I have a game for you.
Oh boy.
We're going to have a game within a game.
I think I saw some of that stuff. There it is.
Yeah.
It's actually, I presume it's the Viterra sign. It's not owned by Viterra, but I think Rant was close enough with his answer.
It is. It is the grain terminal on 11th Street. There isn't two of them.
And you know what? I've driven by it so many times. Only when I was taking a photo. Oh, there you are, Dave. Where have you gone?
Hi. Oh no, I'm here. This is the game we're playing.
What is the game?
Well, it's about cassettes, right? And in the 90s, I was really big into cassettes. So I have a couple of cassette covers that were my favorites from back in the day. And I'm wondering if anybody can guess. No prizes attached to this one. But can you guess what album cover this is?
I have no clue. Is it yellow like that or yellow with age?
No, that's the way it looks.
I have no clue.
Yeah, Mike got it.
Mike got it, so did Rant. Yeah. Well, first of all, Rant was really happy with winning the prize. And we have 3 right answers popping into 4 right answers.
That's Blind because Melon you people are cool. Yeah.
I can't even get them up here quick enough. Blind Melon, Mike and Blind Melon, Richard saying Blind Melon, and Doyle, of course, Blind Melon. I have no clue what Blind Melon is.
I have another one that's harder. Do we have time for it, or do we need
absolutely. Why don't we put the picture up here so that'll give people time?
Yeah.
And then And here it is. This is the third and final picture of the day. Hey, I'm going to do something. Deborah, the producer in the green room, behind scenes, keeping track, making sure that we're on track. Might
she has
hate me
such
for
a
doing
hard
this because
job.
I'm going to suggest something here.
What are you
Or
going to
ask
suggest?
for an opinion. Well, I think Deborah and I were talking earlier that maybe at the end of the show, starting not this week, but next week, we'll put up a blurry photo that people can take the week to guess on.
Oh,
And,
yeah, that's
we
a
won't
great
do it on the
idea.
show, but we'll just let it out there in social media, and then somehow we'll figure out a way to give out a prize the following week. And what do you think of that, Damien?
I think that's a great idea.
And I'm looking at Deborah in our green room to see if she's nodding. She's not nodding. Oh, she's nodding. She thinks it's a good idea too.
Is her
She doesn't
brow
like
furrowed?
when I don't think her brow is furrowed. So I
That's the
think we're
important
okay.
thing. If she's unfurrowed, we're okay.
Oh, geez. I'm not sure what this is in reference to. Probably the blurriness.
That is a hard one.
That's a hard one. Yeah, it is. So maybe we should skip right on to I'm going to take these comments off and I'm going to go straight over to your album cover.
Ooh.
Pictures.
All right. This is number 2. It's a little bit harder. The last one was really easy because that was pretty iconic. This one's also a classic 90s grungy album because that was my thing. But yeah, see if you can remember. Reach back into the cobwebs and see if you recognize this.
There's an answer there. Do we accept that answer, Damien?
Oh, yes. Oh, we absolutely do.
Okay, I didn't know if she was on the in, so to speak.
Nope, she doesn't know about this either. Siamese
Dream.
Dreams, Smashing Pumpkins. Jackie's
Smashing
also
Pumpkins.
a big
Wow.
fan of Smashing Pumpkins.
Wow. Congratulations, Jackie. I'm guessing what that album cover was. I never made mixtapes, but I do remember my first cassette tape was Madonna, Like a Virgin.
Yeah?
Yeah, and I got it for Christmas. And I got it because I had a personal recorder, not a Walkman. My family couldn't afford one, but I had a Sanyo Sportster or something. And I got this cassette tape. And I ended up that Christmas taking a 12-hour bus ride up from Peterborough to Elliott Lake.
Ooh.
I wore that tape out.
Yeah, you would.
Sent it to Madonna.
I bet you knew every word. I think we need to unblur this picture. There's nobody guessing.
There's nobody guessing. Okay, well, I unblurred it once, but I'll bring us back on and we'll unblur it even some more.
More.
Less blur. Do you remember your first?
I could not tell you what my first cassette tape was. I remember having them as a kid. In fact, because again, I was very excited about this whole thing. I have, and let's see if my camera's.
I took you off air.
You took me away.
Here, I can bring you back. I think I can bring you back
Wait.
if I go like this. No. Yeah, no. I want
here.
this screen. There we go. No, I don't want. I want this screen. There we go. As I shout. There it is.
There, I had to override the autofocus, but this is, I think, either it's from my youth or one of my siblings' youths. I can't tell. But this is our French children's song album that we had. I guess it's not an album. It's a cassette. But this is classic Kent.
Classic.
Come on, autofocus. There we go.
Doyle, Bon Jovi, Slippery When Wet.
Yeah.
Have a guess from Jackie. Denny Carr statue. No, but yeah, you're kind of in the right. What's the word I'd be looking for? The right genre, shall we say?
Yep.
Rant. Mine was Aerosmith, Permanent Vacation. We're all dating ourselves, I guess. Another great guess from Viv, Lightning with a Thundercloud. And I get it. I totally get it. Especially over the right where it's bright there.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I was a good enough photographer to capture lightning like that. But
magenta lightning too.
Yeah.
That'd be really cool.
We're running out of guests, so it's time to change the photo.
Less blurry.
I'm afraid that when we get to a point, Damien, it's going to, like, people will instantly get it and we're going to flood.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what? I'm going to put this up, but I don't think we need to put another picture up.
Did we get an answer?
We have an answer.
We got an answer.
The correct answer. We have a correct answer.
Who is it? I mean, what is it? Where is it?
I can't reveal the answer until we get the popcorn.
Okay. Yeah.
Da-da-da,
Tradition.
Popcorn.
We stand for few things, but this is one of them.
I'd like to think we stand for a few more things than that.
Well, we probably do, but those are like serious things. This is the one thing that...
Chris Peters has the correct answer.
Way to go, Chris.
And I'm going to turn off the popcorn. And I'm going to show you that it's the Gordie Howe statue. It's out at Sastel Place, or Sastel Center, sorry.
Man, you took a drive.
And we did, because I still as I'm driving around looking for photos, I kind of think what you've commented in the past, that it's all by the river.
That's really hanging on you, hey?
It is. So we tried venture out a little past the river on occasion. So there it is there.
Bring it up. There we go. Oh, that's not magenta at all. But that is Gordie Howe.
No, I wonder if, well, no, the logo in the corner might have been doing it.
Yeah. No, it's not the logo. It's the sky. I think there's something that the blurring software is finding some magenta up there in the sky.
Doyle, after Chris had got the right answer, statue in Sutherland, but then he said Gordie, or maybe he's saying that now, Gordie. That's what it is. Now, I'm going to go out on a limb here because and congratulations, Chris. We'll talk about your prize in a second. I think the family buried the ashes out there too, right?
I don't remember.
Hopefully, correct me if I'm wrong. It'd be horrible if I said that now and I'm wrong. So, but I think I'm right. Hopefully, somebody will let me know. Congratulations, Chris.
Sure,
You have won.
What did you win?
Two $10 gift cards from Saskatoon Co-op. So that's $20 worth of gift cards from Saskatoon Co-op. And the beauty of these, Damien, is they have so many things that you can buy from Saskatoon Co-op. They have the hardware stores, they have gas, they have the grocery stores, and of course they also have 3 wine, spirits, beer stores across Saskatoon to serve you better. And we're very thankful to Mike and Don for coming up with these for us. Their liquor stores, Meadows Market, 8th Street, and Blairmore, and they have terrific, fantastic products. Sometimes we do a bit of work for them, and it's hard to leave without buying something.
I fully understand. They actually, I really like the selection they have there.
Yeah, and it's wonderful. They're great stores, and they have sommeliers that are really good at giving you advice on various products and food pairings and things. It's great. Highly recommend them. There is some at the statue, so I think that's a reference to my
the ashes.
Yes, I think that's in reference to that, and Grant is also confirming that, so I'm not wrong. Chris is really happy. Chris, please Facebook message us or email us if you can, and we'll be in touch with you about how to get those gift cards into your hand so you can use them for whatever you desire. Linda Walker is also agreeing, yes, that the ashes are there. So yeah,
Linda Walker.
And that's a segue. How about that, Linda? Thank you so much. We're coming to the end of the show here. I got to hide that comment from Linda. There's another one here. She's also saying you're right about this, and we're really excited that Linda's here because the segue is that if I get here down here, Sportsline YXE with Linda Walker is premiering March 25th. It's gonna be a lunchtime show.
Linda's got a show.
All kinds. She has a show starting. I believe it's Thursday, March 25 at noon, high noon, so to speak.
I was going to say, wait, Thursday's our night.
I think yes. So we're expanding into. We've run out of days, so now we have to fill some more into those days. So we're really, really looking forward to that. We've had 2 or 3 meetings with her, and she's super pumped. Of course, I think the premiere episode we're going to be talking a lot about the WHL bubble.
Oh yeah.
Some other housekeeping before we say goodbye to everybody. In the know at noyxe.com is how you get a hold of us. If you want to sponsor one of our shows, opportunities as low as $9 a month, or sorry, $9 a week. It would be great if it was a month. Available. Sales at noyxe.com. Our next show is Sunday. It's Slow TV, 10 a.m. Last week we did 45 minutes, just kind of looking at the river. Because of the way we work in live TV, we actually produce it the day before and just air it. But it's just 45 minutes, half hour, an hour, however long before I get cold of just scenic shots around Saskatoon.
So the shows will get longer the further we get into the year. Is that what you're saying?
Precisely. We'll move around a bit more. Mondays are YXE Sports Podcast, Monday at 6 p.m. Live from Wendell Clark's classic bar and grill.
Grill and bar.
I tried, Doyle. I tried. That's with Matt and Ray Morrison. That's on Mondays at 6 p.m. Tuesday, 11 a.m., we have our show called Let's Chat. It's a wonderful show. We've had 2 episodes. It's in Arabic. First episode was talking about suicide and ways to identify signs of suicide in people around you so you could help and intervene. And this Tuesday was a show on fashion. I'm not sure what's on tap coming up. Green Room YXE, wonderful show. It's about music. We try and make it as much about local music, but also talk to famous people from around Canada that are in the music scene. Last night we talked to Dave Ray from Teenage Head. And we've already talked about that. And don't forget to buy your tickets at the Glitter Gala. For the Glitter Gala.
Yes.
That's
it's going to be a blast. I'm so excited for that bingo. I'm not going to lie. I'm very excited for that bingo.
Yahoo, Linda. Congrats, Linda. Great show. Doyle's liking the show. Maybe he said that before. I didn't get the name of his restaurant correct. Maybe I'll have to order fish and chips from there tomorrow night to make up for it. And gals. And Rand says, great job. Damien, I think that brings us to the end of this week's episode. Are you back with us next week?
I'm back with you next week.
Awesome. I'm
I'll
going
see
to
you
find
then.
the closing. And thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. We'll see you next week.